Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. In this one, we're going to be doing a 48-hour dropshipping challenge. So that means we're going to find the product to sell. Then we're going to set up a store for it, get some ads, and then we're going to launch those ads and let them run for 48 hours. And we're going to try to be profitable. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below and make sure to follow me on Instagram at Marko. If you're going to be starting your Shopify store yourself, I'll leave my affiliate link for Shopify in the description, where you can get your first 3 days for free and then your first 3 months for just $1 a month. And if you need one-on-one help with dropshipping, you can apply for my program by just clicking the link in the description and just sending me a text on either WhatsApp or Instagram, and we'll see if you're a good fit from there. And without further ado, let's get started with the challenge. All right, so the very first thing that we need to do is we need to find the product that we're going to be selling. So to do that, we're going to be using AutoDS. If you guys are regular viewers, you already know what AutoDS is because I use them all the time. But if you're new, AutoDS is basically an all-in-one dropshipping tool. So they can do everything from product sourcing to order fulfillment to print on demand, where you can have your own designs on different products. You can use it to import products to your store by just clicking here and then pasting the AliExpress link or any of the other platforms here. And you can also use it for product research. So they have a few different sections for that. They have the marketplace section where you can see products and just add them to your store right here. You have the handpicked product section where you can see products that they've picked that are selling well at the moment. They have the trending product section where you can see products that are currently trending. And this is all based on data that they actually have. So if you see products here, know for sure that they're selling. You can use the TikTok analytics tool, which is going to pull data directly from TikTok shop and just show you exactly what's selling well at the moment. And you can see exactly how many units it's sold. You can see how much revenue it's done. And if you click on a product, here you can see more detailed analytics and you can see all the best performing videos here. And they also have the ads by section as well. And here you can see ads that are active on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can just see what other people are running. And if it's selling well for them, you can start selling it yourself. And you can filter it by a lot of different things. They also have advanced filters here where you can choose the creation date. If you only want to see ads that are made in the past 7 days, you can filter by countries. You can filter by number of views, comments, shares, or whatever else. So you can really narrow it down and only see ads that are performing well. And I'll leave a link for AutoDS in the description. And if you sign up to that link, you can get your first 3 days for just $1. So you can test it out and see if you like it. And now I'm just going to start scrolling here until I find something that looks good. But that's probably going to take a few minutes. So I'll be back to you guys when I find something. All right. So after scrolling for a couple of minutes, I managed to find this product right here. And this is a nail trimmer for babies. And it's just supposed to make cutting your baby's nails a lot easier and a lot less painful for the baby. So it does solve a big problem for parents because it just makes the process of cutting their baby's nails a lot easier. And the ad is very simple. It's just showing the product in use and it's less than 30 seconds long. So you don't really need a complicated ad if you have a simple product like this. And this ad's been on since the 8th of January and it's got almost 7,000 likes, 1.4 thousand comments and 1.3 thousand shares. So that means this ad has been performing pretty well for these guys because they kept spending money on it and they kept scaling it. And you want to take a look at the comments to see what people are saying about it and if people are actually buying it. And we can see this person says, "I love mine." So that implies that they bought it. We got one works really well. That's also a good sign. I just purchased one myself. I got this for my wife and we love it. We have people tagging each other saying they need it, etc. So the product is definitely selling and this is what their product page looks like. So they have a pretty good looking product page. They have a description here with some GIFs and images. They have a sticky out the car button, some reviews, a 30-day money back guarantee, frequently asked questions, and then some more reviews at the bottom. So pretty decent product page overall. And they're selling the product for $29.95 and they're charging almost $8 for shipping. So the total price comes out to about $38. And they found the same exact product on AliExpress for just $5.30 and $2 for shipping. So about $7.30 in total, which means we're going to have about $30 of profit per sale. And if you're selling a product for $37, that's really good. So it doesn't have the best reviews. It has a 4.1 star rating, but it's only had 12 reviews. And when you take a look at the actual reviews, all of the ones with text are actually positive. And there's like a random one here with 1 star, but with like a positive emoji. So I think the product should be good quality. And yeah, this is going to be the product that we're going to go for. And now that we chose the product, the next thing we need to do is we need to set up a store for it. So for the actual store setup, we're going to be using my free AI store builder, which I'll leave a link for in the description. And this literally builds a store for you in less than 5 minutes. So we're just going to click on build my free store. And then here I'm going to enter in my info and then I'm going to click sign up. And here it's going to ask us to pick a niche for the product. So this product, I would say it fits best with electronics and gadgets. So let's click that. And then here we need to select 2 images that we're going to use for the banners. So it doesn't really matter what you go for here. We're just going to go for these 2 and click done. You can always change this later if you want. And now we need to click on claim my store. Click claim store here. And there we go. And now we just need to activate our Shopify plan. So let's click activate my store. And now I'm just going to click subscribe. It's going to be free for 3 days and then $1 a month for the next 3 months. So we basically don't have any expense here for now. And there we go. So we're now inside of our store. Let's go back here and click done. We're going to go for the free beginner store. And now we're just going to click on customize my store. And there we go. So the store is now live. Let's click access my store. And this is what it looks like. So we have the basic layout down here. And this is all we need for now. We really don't need anything special. We're going to be sending all of our traffic straight to the product page anyways. So the homepage doesn't matter that much. I'm probably going to remove most of this anyways and just have the product here. But for now, everything is looking good. So now we actually need to build the product page. So to do that, we're going to go into apps, click on app settings and go into the Shopify app store. And here we're going to search for Page Pilot, or you can just click the link in the description as well. And here we're going to click install and click install install again. And now we have Page Pilot installed in our store. Now this is a quick setup tutorial, but we're gonna skip that. And now before we start building a product page, we're gonna go ahead and choose a plan. So let's go into billing, and here you wanna go for the light plan, and you wanna go over here and apply discount code, and you can use code Marko 15, and that's gonna give you 15% off. So let's click choose plan, and then click approve here. And our subscription is now active, so let's build a product page. You wanna go over here where it says create product page, and then it's gonna ask us for an AliExpress link. So we're gonna go over to AliExpress here and just copy the link, and then go back in here and just paste it in and click choose. And now it's gonna ask us for a product angle. If you wanna do a specific angle, you can just put it in here, but we're just gonna leave that empty. For language, we're gonna do English. We can choose the images we wanna use here, and we can choose the page template as well. So we have general store, which is a pretty good one, but if you want, you can also choose from other ones here. But for now, we're just gonna stick to general. And here we can set up the pricing. So let's do $29.95. And for the compare ad price, let's do $59.95. There we go. And now we're just gonna click create product page, and we're gonna let the AI do its thing. And this is really fast. It's only gonna take like 10-20 seconds, and it's gonna have the entire product page ready. There it is. And let's click edit and publish, and we can see how it turned out here. If you want, you can also edit it here. And this is what our description looks like. So overall, the product page looks really good, especially because this took no effort and it only took about 10 seconds to do. So yeah, this is it overall. I'm gonna probably get rid of the reviews and this review right here, but everything else looks pretty good. So we're just gonna click on publish page here, and we're gonna select this and click publish, and there it is. So let's click on view, and this is what it looks like live on our site. So as I said, I'm gonna get rid of this review here and these reviews here at the bottom. I'll get rid of the recommended products, and that's gonna be about it for the product page. So I'll go ahead and do all that now, and I'll be back to you guys in a second. And I just removed all of this, so this is what our product page looks like now. So we're pretty much done with the site, and there is one more app that you always want to make sure you install in your store, and it's called ChargeFlow. So we're just gonna click install for this as well. Click install again, and click approve here. And now it's gonna ask us what we want to use it for. So there's a few different things you can use this for. If you guys are new and you don't even know what chargebacks are a silent killer for your profitability, basically, because when you start selling something online and you start processing payments, there's gonna be some customers out there that are gonna complain to their bank and they're gonna ask for their money back. There's normal customers that are gonna ask you for a refund directly, but there's some that are just gonna go straight to the bank and just ask the bank to dispute the payment. And every time that happens, the bank is gonna charge you a dispute fee. So not only do you have to give your customer the money back, you also gonna have to pay an extra fee. And the payment processor that you're using doesn't like when you get chargebacks. And if you get too many of them, you can actually lose your payment providers. So that's why having ChargeFlow is crucial, because you can use this to prevent chargebacks from happening in the first place. And you can also use it to fight chargebacks on autopilot. So you literally just set this up once, and it's gonna prevent most chargebacks from happening. And in case some do happen, it's gonna be submitting all of the evidence to the bank without you or your team having to do any work or having to touch any paperwork. And that's gonna save you so much time and so much money. And it's completely free to install, and you only pay once it actually helps you. So it only charges you after it saves you money. So it's a complete no-brainer to have it. So make sure you install ChargeFlow on any store that you're starting. I'll leave a link for it in the description, or you can just search for it in the Shopify App Store. So I'll just go ahead and set it up now, and I'll be back to you guys once I'm done. All right, so I just finished setting up ChargeFlow. So now that the store is completely done, the last thing that we need to do is we need to launch the ads for the product. So I've gone ahead and downloaded a few videos of the product. I'm gonna put the ads on the screen so you guys can see, and they're gonna be a little bit sped up just so we get through them quicker. But I just took some videos that I found online, and I did a little bit of editing to them, and now we're ready to launch them. So to actually launch the ads, we're gonna go over to TikTok ads, and we're gonna be going for a sales campaign. And by the way, I'll leave a link for TikTok ads in the description. And if you sign up through that link, TikTok is gonna match whatever you spend on ads up to $6,000. So if you're gonna be signing up to TikTok ads, make sure you use the link. But yeah, and here you wanna go for website, then you wanna turn this off. And for the campaign name, you just wanna name it the product name. There we go. We're gonna go for campaign budget, and we're gonna set it to $50, and we're gonna turn this thing off, and then we're gonna click continue. Here for the ad group name, we're gonna name it ad group 1. Then here you wanna make sure you go for conversion, and you wanna select the right pixel, and then go for purchase here. For the bid strategy, we're just gonna go for highest volume. Here for the schedule, we're gonna set it for tomorrow at 12 a.m. So 12:00 a.m. Click confirm. Here under audience controls, you just wanna make sure you go for United States, minimum age 18. And here for most products, you don't wanna touch anything. But for this product specifically, I think women are gonna be way more likely to buy it. So we're gonna go for female. And here under placements, you just wanna turn these two off. And we're gonna turn off video downloading, and we're gonna also turn off add comments as well. And we're only gonna leave sharing on so people can send it to someone if they want to. And we're gonna click continue. Here for the ad name, we're just gonna name it ad 1. Here I'm gonna put the link straight to the product page, and you wanna click preview just to make sure that it takes you to where it's supposed to, and this is it. Here under call to action, you wanna make sure you only do shop now. And there we go. Here under automatic enhancements, I like turning all of these off, and click save. And for the text, we're just gonna do get it now at 50% off. This doesn't really matter that much. The video itself is what matters. So we're just gonna go for something simple. And now I'm gonna upload the ads. So we're gonna go to Creative Library and click upload. And I'm just gonna upload the first video here. All right, so I just uploaded the ads. So now I'm gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna do 2 copies, and I'll just upload the other 2 videos, and I'll be back to you guys when I'm done. And I just finished uploading the videos, so let's click on publish all. And there we go. So our campaign is now live, and now we're just gonna have to wait wait for it to pass the review. And if it does, we're gonna let it run. And I'll be back to you guys after 24 hours to see what happens. So I'll see you guys then.
Tomorrow.
All right, guys, we're back, and it's been over 24 hours since the ad started running. And right now we're gonna go over the day one results. So first, let's go over the TikTok ads and let's see how they ended up performing. All right, so here inside of TikTok ads, our campaign ended up spending a total of $50. Our cost per click was 85 cents. Our CPM was 19.17. We had 2,608 impressions. We had 59 clicks, and TikTok tracked one sale. And when we go to Shopify, as you can see, we just ended up having one sale for $37.87. So we're selling the product for $29.95 plus shipping. And now let's go to the most important part, which is the profit. So as you can see here, we ended up getting one sale. We had $37.87 in revenue. We spent $50 on ads. It cost us $7.80 to fulfill the order, and our payment processing fees were $1.78. And that leaves us with a total profit of negative $21.71 for day one. So overall, the metrics for day one are not looking the best. We did get a sale, which is a good sign, but we weren't really profitable. So for day two, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to let the ads run and just see what happens, because it doesn't really make sense to scale if we're negative. So yeah, I'll check back with you guys tomorrow and we'll see what ends up happening. So I'll see you guys then.
Tomorrow.
And we are back. So the last day of the challenge is officially over, and now we're going to go over the second day's results and just see what ended up happening and see if we managed to be profitable. So let's go to my screen and let me show you how the ads did. All right, so our ads ended up spending a total of $50.08. Our CPC was 77 cents, so a bit better than yesterday. CPM also dropped. We had 2,709 impressions. We had 65 clicks. Our CTR was 2.4, and TikTok tracked 2 conversions. And when I go to Shopify, as you can see, we had $75.74 in revenue, and we actually did have just 2 conversions. They both just bought one of the product. So yeah, that's about it for the Shopify side of things. And when I go to the profit loss sheet, as you can see, we had 2 sales. We had $75.74 in revenue. We spent $50.08 on ads. It cost us $15.75 to fulfill the orders, and our payment processing fees were $3.55. And that leaves us with a total profit of $6.36 for day 2. So we were barely profitable on day 2, but if you factor in day 1, we're still in the negative. So we didn't manage to get profitable in 48 hours. So that sucks, but that is the reality. Most of the time when you test products, you're not going to be profitable in the first day or 2, and it usually takes more time in testing to get things profitable. So don't feel discouraged if you test something and you're not profitable day 1. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're looking for one-on-one help with dropshipping, you can apply for my program in the description below, or you can DM me the word mentor on Instagram at Marko, and I'll get back to you when I see it. And yeah, if you want to use any of the services I used in the video, I'll leave all the links in the description. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. And that's going to be it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.